Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now, and on the hill, a soft tossing lefty, just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. What do we need to know here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Way upstairs, and that's ball 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Here's a 2-1. And that one missing low. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Struck him out looking.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Devers now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
That one a little bit high. 1-1. And that's in there at the knees. 1 out, bases empty. And it's even up.
2-2.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Drifts towards it. And that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Now batting Tristan Casas. That clips the corner. Quintana, a former all-star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Devers leads off first with 1 away. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one ripped. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Check out the Red Sox lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Here comes a pitch. Stays alive. Two outs. That one just misses. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
And another ball. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. This ball's chopped to the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Red Sox. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching here today, Nick Pivetta. What do you got on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Line to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Durant makes the catch. One away. Here's the Mets lineup now. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Jeff McNeil at the plate and takes high there. And a 1-1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. O'Neill puts it away, and there's two away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco.
Two outs, base is empty. The batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Two outs, base is empty. Inside, just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Comes the 2-2. And a curve misses outside. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Mets. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. The pitch. That's in there. 0-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. And that one fouled off. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boo. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Bounce to the left side, and it's through for a hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now Vaughn Grissom.
That's the ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And he deals. And there's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Marte hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting up, the catcher, Connor Wong.
Now the catcher up to hit, Connor Wong. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next pitch is downstairs. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Now batting Jaron Duran. Strike 1.
0-1.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. On the ground, right side. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
And the right-hander back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
1-2.
Wouldn't chase that time. The wind of the pitch. Struck him out looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Starling Marte up to hit. And that one clips the corner. The wind of the pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The Red Sox leading by a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
DJ Stewart, the next to hit, takes outside. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch misses outside. And it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Queens, top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Quintana back to work. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back. And it's gone. Home run. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
That's great confidence in the power right there. Most hitters would try to hook that ball to the pull side and hit it out of the park. He stayed back, let it travel, and hit it hard the other way.
And here is Tristan Casas. First pitch, not close.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And that drops in for a strike. The pitch. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. And now it's 3-2. Red Sox by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that's outside. Ball 1.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And now the lefty knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that just misses.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Misses, and the count is filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Trevor Story now. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, no strike.
No outs, runners at first and second. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Hard hit left side. Off balance beat. There's one. Over to Alonso. Double play.
That was a much needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Abreu will hit next. He's 0 for 1. In the air to left center. Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Step off, throw to first. Abreu back in on a dive. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now back, second baseman, Vaughn.
So stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom flied to right his first time. There's a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Abreu over at second. O'Neill at first. 2 out of the inning. Way inside. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They put 2 on the board on 4 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And here it comes. Outside low. 1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Gathers and throws to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Brett Beatty getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Beatty in his 2nd season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Bounce to the right side. Grissom. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Just looked like he pushed that throw. Not a long distance, so something definitely broke down mechanically. Sometimes the shorter throws can be harder to make. You don't see many high throws from second baseman over to first because they usually don't have to put much on it.
And now Bader up to the plate. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Man at second. In the air on the infield. Devers under it. Brings it in. 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Baden rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 3-1.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jeff McNeil digs in now. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And misses inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Foul ball there. Red Sox leading it by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. And that one is inside.
3-1.
Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
So 2 on with 2 away.
Lindor.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. Lindor swings through that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Nimmo, the lead runner out at second. McNeil on at first with 2 down. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lindor retired. And that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Connor Wong. The pitch. To the right side. And that chance handled. On to first. And a quick out, number 1. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Bounce to the right. McNeil throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, third base.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Rafael Devers. He's already homered in this game. To the right side. Alonso takes it himself. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And the score stays 3-1. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here comes a pitch. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that one actually will be grabbed by Story, and there's 1 down.
Number 6, Starling.
Here's Starling Marte. Struck out swinging his first time.
Outside.
One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just off the inside edge. And that one in the air center field. Durant moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now back, the designated hitter, DJ.
Now it's DJ Stewart. Struck out swinging his first time. That one missed.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing, puts you right back in this ball game.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Out towards left center. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
The 1-2. Inside, just missed. And another ball.
3-2.
Right side, McNeil slings the first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Story stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Just missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And another ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Here's a tapper towards short. Lindor whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. But they still lead it 3-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. The right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a pitch. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 1 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Trying to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Number 44, Harrison.
And next for the Mets, Harrison Bader. Right through there for a strike. The Red Sox up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Mets. Score holds. It's 3-1. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Drew Smith.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 33, Drew Smith.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
The right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And he deals. Smith, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Kicks and deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Nimmo makes the play. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Toss to Alonso. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Just missed. Grissom tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went, says Dave Lawrence. Right-handed reliever, and now 2-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This to third, Baden gets it to first. Out number 3. So they make short work of him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mets 1. Back here in Queens, leading off, Brandon Nimmo.
The left field, Brandon Nimmo.
Pavetta back to work. And a foul ball. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Called strike right there. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And that one's a little bit low. And the count 1-2. Two outs. That one the other way. Tosses to first. Lindor retired. And that is that. New pitcher now, Jake Diekman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Yeah, the batter now, Connor Wong.
The catcher, Connor Wong.
As the lefty gets to work.
Ball
Inside, just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next pitch is outside. This one lifted in the air, left field. Nimmo pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Now the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 2 away.
Up next is the Red Sox. The third baseman.
Now it's Devers at the plate. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That one not close. And that's ball 1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside, and that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Greg Weisser. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 57, Greg Weisser.
Now here is Pete Alonso. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Action in the pen down there. Chris Martin getting loose out there. Winkowski, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. 1-2 now. The punch out there, and one away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Marte in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Breaking ball inside. 2-0. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. The next pitch misses, and that's ball three. And fires in a fastball at 95.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
This one high in the air to left center. He's got it. Out number 2.
Now back, the designated hitter,
DJ Stewart up now for the Mets. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. That misses. Going to count 1-2. Up the middle. Story whips it to first. Inning over. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brooks Raley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida, 1 for 3.
Masataka Yoshida.
The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's Trevor Story. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That misses. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. The wind to kick the pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Nimmo snags it on the run. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
That's to third. Throws across the diamond, and Devers is set down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
2 outs, base is empty. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Alvarez pulls it down, and that is that. Nothing doing for Boston. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Nick Pivetta. What should we keep an eye on here?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
No left.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Righty delivers.
Ball outside.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Abreu raging back towards the wall. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
One down, base is empty. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. The player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
2 outs, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. The pitch. That catches the corner. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
0-2 now. Got him swinging. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. High fly ball out to center field. Bader should have it. Hauls it in for the out.
That is it. The right fielder,
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Just outside. And it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
That's down and in. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Red Sox go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Pivetta back to work. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Starling Marte up to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. And that one pulled foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now DJ Stewart. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Two outs. And a foul ball. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. On to the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Quintana, in his 12th season, 35 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. Right through there for a strike. And there's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The wind and the pitch. He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox. That one missed. One down, base is empty. This one chopped up the middle. McNeil sends it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
The catcher, Connor Wong.
Stepping in, Connor Wong. Into center. Bader should have it. Corrals it. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Pavetta back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And another ball. Line of the pitch.
Low.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a pitch. Foul off again, and it remains 3-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's too high, ball 4.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Next to hit, Harrison Bader. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Next offering upstairs. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. It's in and out of his glove, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score.
Man, I was expecting 5-4-3 double play off the bat, but I think he just tried to be a little too quick there, especially when you think it's a pretty routine ball to handle. It's really easy to think ahead to the transfer and the throw before you actually bring it into your glove.
Fall off foul. Right-hander kicks, deals.
No, that's high.
In the dirt, 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
kicks and deals. Just misses without one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Jeff McNeil up next. First and second here, no outs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bases loaded, nobody out. So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil. Golden opportunity right here. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. And the Mets score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. And they tack on 3. It's 4-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The pitch. And the slider just misses. Next offering way off the plate. 4 runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third. No question about this one. It's out of here. That was blasted to the moon. And they add on. It's 5-zip.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, start of the 4th, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jarren Duran. And the pitch. Trying to bunt his way on, and that's just foul. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Kicks and fires. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's Rafael Devers. Grounded out his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And downstairs. Good eye in that spot.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. As this one sized up. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tristan.
And now Tristan Casas. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. And that one off the outside edge. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. This one in the air. Baden settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. It's 5-0. Bottom 4, digging in, Francisco Alvarez. And the pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Baden, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Zach Kelly appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. And that's too high. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
And next for the Mets, Harrison Bader. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And the right-hander deals.
1-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Nick Pivetta will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Righty reliever out of the pen, Zach Kelly.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So the batting order turns over, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Ground ball to first, could be two. Over to Story for one, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Citi Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Masataka Yoshida. And he deals. Not even close there. Ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And another ball. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. The throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Trevor Story. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up to this point.
Good eye right there. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Got it by him for the K.
Now batting.
At the plate, Wilyer Abreu. His first at bat was a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Red Sox yet to pick up a hit here.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Ball one there. Off the mark there, and the count's even at 2. And it skips in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And we're back. And now here's Jeff McNeil. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate. Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. This one popped up. Has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting. First baseman. Pete.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on.
Oh.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mets go down quickly, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here in Queens, here's Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder.
O'Neill, the multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 28 years old, and he was born in Canada. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the dirt, and 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Grissom.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that one wrapped foul. 1 down, base is empty. Upstairs. In the air, right side. 2 down. The 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Connor Wong. First pitch misses. The Mets leading by 5, and we're the top half of the 6th. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. To second, pulls him off the bag.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs and one in scoring position. And there's the strike.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Two outs. Caught on and missed. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. It's the Mets 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for New York, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
The right-hander back to work. That one to first, and foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Edge of the zone, called a strike, and it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now at an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Casas takes it to the bag, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. DJ Stewart up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Top of the zone for a called strike. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That's a slider for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And now it's 1-2. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next one is off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one fouled off. And they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Top of inning number 7, and here is Devers.
Rafael Devers.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Right through there for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
The 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter.
So stepping in from Boston, Tristan Casas. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. The Mets leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. And that just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2-2 now. And another ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Can't glove it cleanly. But plenty of time to recover. And that's the second out. Masataka Yoshida will hit next. And ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. 2 down, nobody on. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 away with nobody on. Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox. Outside. Ball 1. Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
And a good eye there.
2-1.
Now this is in the air down the line. Marte going after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. And here it comes. Just missed. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Brennan Bernardino, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Weiser, the right-hander, loosening up as well. The Y to kick the pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
1 strike.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right-handed reliever. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground to first. Takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The center fielder, number 44, Harrison Bader.
So up next for New York, Harrison Bader. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his 2nd hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in.
here.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And another ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a
deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Smoke to right, but he's got it. Mets strand 1. They're up 5-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Quintana back to work. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Jake Diekman, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Lopez getting cranked up as well. 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And stepping in from Boston, Tyler O'Neill. Swings through that one.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That's in there. And it's 0-2. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. The pitch. And now 1-2. The Mets leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 8th. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now the lefty. High in the air, out to right. Marte makes the play. Man at first, Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
Wong.
They say you win.
No ball. 1 strike.
O'Neill off of first with 2 away. On the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run. That's out number 3. And the Red Sox lead 1. They're down 5-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Greg Weisser. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3.
Lindor.
And the pitch. Just missed. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 2.
No strike.
Just missed. And that one clips the corner. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. Throw to first, and he's back in standing. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Starling Marte digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The Mets trying to break this one open here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Righty to the plate.
That's the ball.
And that one upstairs. In there at the knees, and the count's full. That one 95 to finish him off.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Stewart, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 5 and the Red Sox 1.